GSSHA or here in the state of Georgia. So this is an experienced team in terms of playoff competition. So they certainly won't knuckle down to the defending champs of the Quad A division from last year.
No, they won't. And a great basketball tradition out of Savannah.
Take a look at the starting lineup for Berkmar. The Patriots will go with Borders at one of the guards, Patman at the other. In this wing position, it'll be Williams and Arnold, and in the middle, Big Sean Ghsa.
Yeah, I mean...
And Twilight Los Angeles. It's all right here on PBS.
Hello, I'm Bill Lingenfelter, Chief Executive Officer of South Trust Bank in Atlanta. We at South Trust are very pleased to be a partner with Georgia Public Television and the Georgia High School Association to make these games possible. On behalf of South Trust employees across the state, I want to recognize and salute the communities, schools, and student athletes involved in these championships. Their sacrifice, dedication, and teamwork are an inspiration to all of us. Thank you, and enjoy the game.
You're watching member-supported GPTV, your PBS station, bringing you the best.
You're watching the GHSA Basketball Championships on GPTV.
Back live at the Nathan Centraplex Coliseum. Final ball game of the evening. It's the 5A matchup. The winner gets crowned 5A champ of the season. It's the Blue Jackets of Savannah and the Patriots of Berkmar. Getting ready to tie it up to determine who will be the champs for this year.
Charles, I tell you, Savannah is really going to have to play their A game tonight because, again, they rely on pressure and they rely on turnovers from the other team. And this Berkmar team being the veteran team and with all the different ways they can score, and Adrian Borders, a great point guard, Savannah's really going to have to turn it up and be on top of their game.
Patriots went into overtime in their semifinal ball game. Any issue of fatigue coming into this one?
I don't think so. These guys played 32 games all out all year, so they're in great shape.
There's the tap, and we are underway with the 5A championship. It's controlled, finally, by the Blue Jackets. Just underway. Williams handling off front. Left corner, Young up top. Top of the key. Fires the three. And he gets the Blue Jackets on the board with the triple.
Here comes the pressure.
Full court pressure now as Patman comes across timeline. Green guarding. Left side Arnold. At the block they go, trying to get it to Ghsa. Back out front, Arnold. He'll fire a three-pointer to Rimmer. Spins out of there. The Blue Jackets back the other way. Chance to build on a three-point lead. Williams right side. Lost the dribble. At the block he goes to Brown. Brown back out to Green. Green planks it at the front of the cylinder. Kambon backside rebound. 10-footer, he missed. Rebound's cleared by Arnold. And here come the Patriots now. Arnold tied up at the mid-strike. Taken away by Green. Green to the glass. Whistle down low. Patman got him on the foul.
Well, just a classic matchup here, Charles. Again, Berkmar averaging 85 points a game, a great offensive machine against the tremendous defense of the Savannah Blue Jackets. And the other good thing is both teams matched up pretty well quickness and size-wise. It's not really a height discrepancy we've seen in some of the other ball games.
Coach David Boyd in his fourth season at Berkmar. Take a look at his numbers, 104 and 21. Very impressive. Berkmar always very well coached.
Yeah, and I like David Boyd's theory. He takes his team, plays in those out-of-state tournaments all year long, plays great teams from around the country, and gets his team really tournament tough for the end of the year.
Green's average on the season, 14 points, 4 assists. He's got his first and second points here in this 5A final. So Berkmar across the timeline. They come right side. It's Borders all the way through at the block. Nicely done over to Williams for the lay-in.
2-2-1 zone press Savannah's using, and they can get a layup on it if you can beat the initial pressure.
Kambon right side. Off front Williams now. Patriots man-to-man. Kambon handles right corner. Up top. On the move to the glass. Shot it hard, though. Long rebound comes away to the Blue Jackets. Green fires another three and fires it in for the Blue Jackets. 8-2. Blue Jackets lead it. Berkmar back the other way, whistle down low. 2 long-range jumpers by the Blue Jackets early on here, Herb, a signal that they are interested in getting the outside game established.
Yeah, they didn't shoot very well the other night, and they're the kind of team you don't want to let them get out in front of you very far, because that's really going to fuel that defense. And our officiating crew for this ball game, Dave Lowe, Andy Burke, and Randy Oglesby.
Take a look at Coach Tim Jordan, his 6th season at Savannah. 154 wins for Coach Jordan. Berkmar in the corner, Williams missed on the 3-point offering. Rebounds cleared by Brown. Holds across the timeline, works to the right side, Tambo. Up top, Aaron pass, collected by the Blue Jackets, though. Tried to get it up top to Young. Left corner, now down at the block. They tried to work it inside to Jackson. Take a look at the 3-point situation thus far. Savannah, 3 offerings. They've hit on 2. Berkmar yet to come up with a 3-pointer. They tried twice.
And Tim Jordan staying with us. He's running players in and out, and they'll do that all night. They play about 10. And Savannah, just a city with a great basketball tradition, Charles. Jenkins and Savannah and Beach and all those great schools. Even back from my era, they've been having great teams.
I know that era well myself. I played a lot of those schools in Savannah when I was up in Statesboro. Back the other way on the runner on the inside. We're going to give him the basket. Nicely done by Patman on the move. And he draws a foul.
Yeah, I saw that clip of you in the football playoffs, by the way, Charles. Quite an impressive figure out there.
Right. On the replay comes Patman. Look at the runner. Nicely done in the paint. They call him the pace setter. And there, he did set a nice little pace on the inside. Chance for the Patriots to cut into that Blue Jacket lead from the line. Patman converts. Full court pressure now by Berkmar. They get a steal in the backcourt, but a whistle. They're standing on the inbound line. You just got the sense that this is going to be a ball game that was going to be tightly played and going to be very well played in terms of the teams themselves.
I agree. Veteran teams, they've been here before, and that's what you expect.
Blue Jackets back the other way, bounce it down low, with the whistle down low. Borders had it, but he was standing on the inbound line. So left of the cylinder, Jackets inbounded, the whistle down low. Arnold commits the foul.
Berkmar in a man-to-man right now, but Coach, they will change up, use many different defenses throughout the night. David Boyd likes to change those defenses.
Young with the inbound pass to Williams. Back to Young at the block. He missed on the lay-in. It'll stay with the Blue Jackets. And now they reverse the call, Herb. They'll take it back the other way. So the official's not standing on ego. Borders handles in the backcourt. Now into the floor. To the glass. Whistle down low. Williams took a hard tumble in the paint.
Well, he came down right on the back of his neck. Looks like he's all right. He's moving.
Racing to the glass.
Looked like they locked legs and knocked him off balance. Certainly didn't go up under him, just off balance.
Take a look at the replay coming right side. Yeah, they just kind of sliced him up from under him. Boy, that's a tough fall there, though. Clark Williams, one of 3 players on this squad.
Well, David Boyd asking if he didn't go up under him, but you could see on the replay actually that it's created by the Berkmar player going in, actually created the contact.
The deadline for entries in the Georgia Natural Gas, easy for me to say, True Blue Scholarship has been extended to April 16th. Stay tuned during the game for more information on nominating a deserving male and female student athlete. Georgia Natural Gas True Blue Scholarship.
Yeah, that's just for any parents out there that might want a few $1,000s extra to help send their child to school.
That's a good way to do it. As Williams gets a nice ovation from the crowd, headed back to the Berkmar bench. A lot of activity going on earlier today in the state Class A championship. It was Taylor County being crowned champs, 58-39 over Beaufort. In the Double A, it was East Hall defeating Calhoun, 78-67. Triple A, Westover in a big way over Mitchell Baker, 78-44. And on the quad A, it was Doherty over Mays, 66-54. A lot of good basketball action throughout the day. Same tomorrow.
Yeah, Westover may want to go up and try to get in the end of the SEC tournament with the size of the kind of players they got.
Get the feeling they could play there very competitively. Back the other way to take, looking at the sideline, looks like Williams ready to come back in next dead ball as Green goes to the hoop for the Blue Jackets, and he converts. So Savannah, a nice offensive flow. They lead at 10-6 early on. Whistle at the midcourt strike.
And Kevin Bowker came in and shot 2 free throws and made him the injured player. That's the only time you can substitute a free throw shooter, but he came in cold off the bench and knocked down 2.
That's a tough assignment.
Well, free throws were a tough assignment for me anytime.
Anyway, right? Borders just in front of us to inbound it. Out front, that's it. They work at the right side. Williams for 3. Had a good look. Couldn't put it down, though. Borders clears the errant shot. Patriots down at the block. Kick the heart to the glass. But a whistle inside.
That Savannah defense swarms with the ball as well as any team I've seen, Charles. One guy's on you 1 minute, and as soon as you go to the basket, 3 are all around you.
Just about to say the same thing, Herb. Ickwa's quick within himself as you look on the replay here. But look how quickly the Blue Jackets get down at the block there to converge on him. No teaching speed.
No, but that's great defense teaching to get to the ball.
Absolutely. Ekba converts on the first. Take a look at his season average. 15 points, 10 rebounds. Double-double for Ekba on the season in terms of his average. He got them both from the line. He, one of 3 players for the Patriots who joined their 1,000-point club this year. Blue Jackets there into the floor now. They bounce it in traffic to Young. Loose on the floor. Williams clears for Berkmar. Cross dribble over the Borders. Borders in traffic to the cylinder, and he got it to fall.
Nice controlled break there. They didn't force it. They waited for something to happen, and something good happened.
Just like that, we're tied at 10. Blue Jackets back inside the paint. Just like that, they break it with the stuff by Cummings on the inside.
Well, we talked. It's not bad defense. That's just excellent execution.
Patriots, clear side of the floor now. Arnold handles in traffic over the Borders. On the move, whistle on the play. Borders guilty of the travel. On the replay, back the other way, inside for the Blue Jackets. Easy stuff on the inside by Cummings. Williams walks it across the timeline. Patman with the defensive assignment. Inside, tried to get it inside, but they threw it across the floor to Jackson instead. Blue Jackets lose it on the turnover.
Yeah, Savannah not quite the polished offensive team in the half-court offense that Berkmar is. They'd rather be going up and down the floor with a little speed, and they may suffer a little when they get into that half-court offense because Berkmar also plays good team defense.
Absolutely. Which David Boyd fond of saying that offense sells tickets, but it's defense that wins championships. You should know. On the Patriot end of the floor, Nick was fouled. Green committed it. Turnover situation thus far.
Very well played.
With the edge there. 3-2 over Savannah. That's minimum. Patriots coming out front. Dangerous inbound pass. And it's actually taken away by the Blue Jackets. That was kind of thrown up there with a prayer behind it.
Boy, those 2 Jackets went after them. They just relentless. 5 seconds.
5 second violation.
So 2 great defensive plays. One for Savannah getting the ball and one for Borders coming out putting the pressure on.
So Berkmar takes it back. They trail by 2. As Patman packs across the timeline left side. Steal. There we go to Blue Jackets once again. This one stolen by Cummings to the glass. The spinner falls good on the lay-in. So quick are the Blue Jackets. Nice anticipation at the corner. Patman left side. In traffic to Williams. Williams over to Arnold. Quick moving first half of that quarter of basketball. Arnold on Tambon, dunks it down low. Good job. Get the pass to Williams, and Williams with the finish for Berkmar. Holes across the timeline. Under 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Tambon right side on the move. Back, fires for 15. Shot an air ball. But they get the rebound. Young clears. Blue Jackets with another set. Glenn on Ghsa. Jumper from 15. Shot badly. Backside rebound for the Jackets once again. They'll live with that. Left side for 3. Jackson had a look. No result. Tambon with another backside rebound for the Blue Jackets side. Inside the paint, they finally get the runner by Cummings.
Well, that really hurts Coach David Boyd over there. 3 offensive rebounds and finally the basket.
Sure, that many opportunities, you're going to come away with something. Atman across the timeline. Borders left side now. Finally get it to Ghsa. He'll go on the move instead. Lost it in the paint. Good defensive work by the Blue Jackets. Up the floor, here comes Cole. Right side all the way through to the glass. Shot it behind the cylinder. Basketball to the Patriots.
Took it a little too far that time.
They actually had about a 3-on-1 coming down the floor there. Cole's too far under the basket.
Probably should have slowed down, gotten the ball to the middle, got a little more balance on the floor. Savannah with mass substitutions once again.
Under a minute remains in this first period. 16-12. Blue Jackets, don't know if it's a surprise, but they have the lead at this point. As Borders comes to the timeline. They're going to trap him out front. 2 Blue Jackets jumped Borders across the timeline.
Savannah's one of those teams, they're going to push it as far as they can. They're going to hack you, and if the officials start calling it, they probably back off a little bit. As long as they can make contact and not get it called, they're going to be all over you.
Ghsa on the inbound play, over the Borders, in the paint, Borders to the glass, and he got the lay-in. So Borders, they call him the Patriot missile. A little aerial attack on that play. Jackets back the other way, spinning in the paint as Williams. Quick a jumper. Nicely done by Williams.
Nice, under control.
So they trade rocks. Borders back the other way now. See if this is the final shot. Whistle on the play. Patriots guilty of the travel. Thought they may try to play it down to the end, Herb. But they elected to go on inside with it when he committed the travel violation.
Well, I would have held for one, but he got the ball in the paint, thought he could make the move and get the basket. He just traveled.
These are your seniors, and what are you sitting at home having to do? Homework.
I don't think that I'm that kind of person. I'm so not what people think.
You're watching the GHSA Basketball Championships on GPTV.
We are back live at the Macon Centralplex, getting set for the second period. Rob Tribble standing by courtside. Rob.
Charles, Berkmar is one of those teams that is absolutely despised by the other teams in its region. They have a certain swagger. They play with a little bit of arrogance. Meanwhile, on the Savannah side, they're just looking for a little respect. They're 31-1, and it seems like no one even knows about them. So I guess it's a case of arrogance against persecution. Who's going to win out?
Thanks, Rob.
That's a heavy philosophical question. It may take a few minutes for us to ponder that one, Rob.
I know. We're going to need a halftime break to get through that one. As we get set for the second period, Borders will inbound it for the Patriots. Well, Rob's known for his deep thinking.
Yes, he is.
Patriots out front, firing the missile. Arnold, who missed on it. Williams got the backside rebound. He was stripped by the Blue Jackets. The whistle's down low. It'll stay with Berkmar on their side of the floor. Arnold inbounds it down low to Ghsa. Nicely done on the inbound play. Ghsa found the seam.
Little half-court pressure now. Looks like a 1-3-1 trap, possibly.
Coming to the timeline, it's Williams. Steps into the 4. And the trap works effectively for Berkmar. They come away with the steal. Up the floor, Clark Williams to the glass. Missed on the lay-in. Rebounds taken by Green. Here come the Blue Jackets. Green spins in the paint, dishes left side. Nicely done at the block, but the shot falls off. Brown missed it. And the track race starting here now at the Centerplex. Arnold into the front court. Ghsa, left side he goes, Patton. They can tie it with a two-pointer here. Borders at the block. Ghsa, the workhorse, to the glass. Got the lay-in, and he was fouled.
Nice job to finish after the contact. Knew he was going to get hit and stayed under control. You know, Charles, I like that by David Boyd. It's one thing to pressure somebody 94 feet for the whole game. And let's see the replay on that. You see, good job. He knew he was a bigger player, and he knew he'd get the basket. But I tell you, I always hated to play against a team that changed their defenses. They give you one look for 5 minutes, and then a little while later they throw another look at you. It can be very disconcerting. Sometimes you can adjust to a team that pressures the whole game.
Yeah, sometimes it's tough to establish your consistency if they keep changing on you. As Ghsa converts on the free throw, Berkmar takes the lead.
What you want to do in this 1-3-1 trap, they will try to double team in the corners, cut off the passing line.
Up top with the jumper, Williams converts again.
If they didn't cut off that passing lane, that time.
Williams had 16 in the semifinals. On his way right here to another good contest for the Blue Jackets. Out front, Patman. Left side Borders now. At the block, Williams working on Tambon. Got the shot to the cylinder, but he missed. Ghsa backside rebound and the putback. He left it on the cylinder. Rebound, cleared though. Patriots down at the block. Williams tied up. Whistles.
Offensive. That was a great pass by Williams, but when he came down on the Savannah defensive player, and they called the foul.
Foul called on Arnold for the Berkmar Patriots, so we go back the other way, Herb.
And the 1-3-1 trap, they're going to stick with that.
Williams looking at it as he comes to the timeline. Kicks it right side Green. They go down at the block to Young. Young comes from Hertha. Basketball's taken by Brown. Jump ball called. Arrow keeps it with the Blue Jackets.
A nice block there by Arnold.
So the Blue Jackets right of their cylinder to inbound it on the replay. Taking a look down low. Young tried to get it to the cylinder. We come back to live action. Borders back for the Patriots. Right side Patman. Whistle on the throw. Patman's pushing off.
Yeah, it looked like he threw that forearm out. He was trying to control the ball and avoid the steal, and he stuck that forearm on the Savannah player's chest.
So Blue Jackets will have it now.
Savannah doing a good job against the 1-3-1. They've got their people deep in both corners, and they're throwing over that trap.
You can listen and watch all of the state playoff games on the internet. Simply go to www.gptv.org and follow the links. All the games will be available for the entire month. That's www.gptv.org. On the Blue Jackets end of the floor, they'll inbound it right of the cylinder. Green tried the quick pass on the inside. I don't think everybody was quite set for the play. Green right corner to Young. Up to Tambon. Williams handles it front. He's tied up. Out of the post. Kick it down low on the reverse lane. And Clemens with a nice job near inside the paint.
Great job. Savannah's doing exactly what you want to do. They're not trying to beat that pressure with the dribble. They're just making the great passes.
We talked about experienced teams. That was a good symbol of it right there. Ghsa for the Patriots in traffic. Down low at the block, Williams. Allen's down low. Foul's going to be called on Eric Young, a senior from Savannah High.
Really a pleasure to do a game when two teams are veteran like this and in a big game, and they're both playing well.
Williams will go to the line for the Patriots.
Both teams also good free throw shooting teams that you'd expect from teams that had a lot of seniors and juniors.
Williams converts on the first. He had 25 in the semifinal ball game against Glen Academy, and that was a big challenge for the Patriots of Berkmar to defeat that Glen Academy team with Brown on it.
Yeah, Berkmar was their tallest player at about 6'6", and Kwame Brown just a great high school player.
Williams averaging 20 points on the season. Missed on the second offering from the line. Blue Jackets stand on the floor. Out front, Williams on the move again. Williams changed his shot. Still got it to the cylinder. Long rebound comes away to Williams and the Patriots. They try it down low. Iron pass by Williams. It's loose on the floor. And they're going to say that Harry Williams was out of bounds and stepped back in. So they're going to give the basketball to Berkmar. As you take a look at the field goals, Savannah putting it up a lot more. They converted on 10 of 21. Berkmar with just 13 shots in this first half. Whistle inside the paint. Clark Williams guilty of the offensive foul.
Well, that great defensive foot movement again. You don't play defense with your body. You play it with your feet. Speaking of Kwame Brown, I just soon he go on to the NBA, Charles, because as an old Bulldog fan, I don't want to see him in that Gator uniform next year.
Could cause some problems for the guys in red and black.
And we had our share last night.
Sure did. Blue Jackets across the timeline. Good backcourt pressure there as he tapped by the Patriots. But the Blue Jackets back inside the paint. That's Young to the cylinder. He banked it in. So the Blue Jackets very patient on the inside. They're getting the results they want. Patman, right side with the pass, Arnold. Now up top, Ghsa. Left side, Patman at the block. Borders now. Borders coming back from 5 with the jumper. He missed. There's a whistle there.
Yeah, Tim Jordan didn't like it, but that's the one they're going to have to call. They can't let Savannah get away with all the bumps, or they're just going to have too much of an advantage.
So Adrian Borders, the senior, will go to the line for the Patriots.
Yeah, we've seen 3 great big men in this tournament. We had Kwame Brown, we mentioned, and Marcus Campbell with Westover in the game before, who unfortunately is going to be a Bulldog, but at Mississippi State. And then
Bulldog, huh?
Yep, Alexander Johnson in the Westover in the last ball game for Doherty is going to be a great player. He already is, and he's got another year left. So, State of Georgia continuing to put out those great big men.
Hambon back onto the floor for the Blue Jackets. Borders got one. He missed on the second. Rebounds cleared by Williams. 4 minutes remaining first half. Green up top for the Blue Jackets. Working the screen. Right side on the weave. Hambon's free. Fires for 3. Got a good look and he dropped it.
Yep, he was in his rhythm then. You knew that was going. And Berkmar has gone back into the straight man-to-man. Came out of the 1-3-1 trap with no success that time.
Blue Jackets really set that shot up for Tambon, though. They've been working it inside so hard in this second period. Tambon's free from the outside. Patriots kind of collapsed on the defense. Patman guilty of the double dribble in the front court. Tight pressure by the Blue Jackets caused it.
Yeah, a little bit of a crisis here now for Berkmar. They haven't scored the last 2 or 3 trips down the floor, and Savannah beginning to play with some confidence.
Williams to the timeline. Turnover situation, just what you talked about, Herb. Berkmar with 11 turnovers. Savannah only at 5 with 5 at this point.
6
number
now.
6 as Borders clears it away. To the glass. Borders missed on the lay-in. Williams clears for the Jackets. They've got a 5-on-3. Back out to Tambon behind the arc. Now up top, Green. He'll fire the 3-pointer. Missed it right side. The backside rebound comes away to Brown. Across the floor, they go to Williams for 3. Shot it high and hard. Finally cleared by Berkmar. Arnold up the floor. Borders was streaking, but he can't catch up with it.
Yep, Savannah's forcing them to try to play a little too fast, maybe even for Berkmar. And haven't seen the stats, but I got to feel like Savannah's winning the war of the boards right now.
Patriots turn it over, so the Blue Jackets come back the other way. They enjoy a 6-point lead. Left corner, Tambon. Back up to Williams. Now Tambon in the corner. Green on the move. Left corner, jumper for 15. He missed. Ghsa clears. Outlet pass, Borders ahead of the fray. Borders. Whistle on the play. Offensive foul called on Borders. Boy, a lot of movement there, Herb, but they got the call.
Savannah is just a team. It's unbelievable how they get back Borders was out in front, and before he finished his shot, 3 Savannah players were in the paint. It was a close call, but watch this. Now there'll be 2 more guys from Savannah right behind. Look at that. That's 4 guys. That's unbelievable.
Harry Williams took the charge. And as you indicate, they're so quick getting back down the floor. Ordinarily, the Patriots think that that's probably going to be an easy lay-in. The hottest new program to air on PBS is coming soon. 14 high school students capture their lives on video. Don't miss American High, beginning April 4th, right here on GPTV.
See what David Boyd can come up with over there for the last couple minutes of this half. I know he'd like to see his team get back in here.
Get the ball inside. Or not down the 20. Come on. We can do it.
Hey, y'all, come on now.
Let's go.
Boyd trying to boost the morale there a bit in that huddle.
It sounded like he was trying to say he wanted to get the ball inside, working some inside.
2:22 remaining in this first half. Blue Jackets of Savannah, 31-1 on the regular season, ranked number 2 in the 5A division, the newly created division here in the state of Georgia.
It'll be the first time there's a state champion in 5A, and certainly this game being played at the pace Savannah wants it, and also in the scoring pace, as they like the lower scoring game.
Holes across the timeline for Savannah. Cambon works it right side. Now up top on the weave. Cummings with the jumper over Arnold. He missed. Backside putback by the Blue Jackets. It's off. Borders clears. He wants to run. Borders right side all the way to the glass. 3 Blue Jackets down low converging on it. Somebody fouled them. But boy, you talk about the pace for the Blue Jackets. That's good transition basketball.
That's just the blue curtain. I don't know if I've ever seen a team get back and get into the paint and get to the ball as fast as this Savannah team.
On the replay, they call the foul on Tambon.
Yeah, it looked like it was not on Tambon. I'm not even
Jackson,
sure it was a
actually.
foul. Jackson had a lot of ball there.
Borders with the free throw. He connects on the first.
Something else to look out for, Charles. We've seen Savannah substituting freely throughout the first half, and Berkmar has maybe used 7 players. I'm not sure, but that could certainly begin to tell a tale late in the third, fourth quarter.
Borders gets his 7th point on the night. Blue Jackets continuing to lead across the timeline. Williams. Take a look at the rebounding situation in this ball game.
What do I know?
Slightly ahead, 13 to 11. Nice try over.
Savannah's made it count. They've got a lot of offensive rebounds.
Left side on the move. Williams. Shot rejected. Good defensive work by Borders, trying to save it out of bounds. It'll stay with Savannah. Coach Timothy Jordan.
You're supposed to give me those stats before I talk about them and then put them up on the screen, Charles.
Well, you set yourself up. You put yourself on the limb. Williams out front. Patman guarding. Tight defense by Patman. Left side. On the move, Cummings. Down low. They had a man wide open. Neary Brown for the easy lay-in.
Savannah playing a flawless almost basketball game right now.
They lead at 29-23. Patman handles out front for Berkmar. Out front, Borders. Sidesteps the defender behind the arc for 3. Looked at it. He missed it though. Backside rebound. I believe it was an attempted putback by Arnold, but he missed. Don't know if Tambon actually hit it for the Blue Jackets, but it comes back the other way nonetheless.
Great move by Borders. He's using the aggressiveness of the Savannah defense. Got him off their feet. Got a good look. Couldn't get it down.
Green handles out front for the Blue Jackets. Now over to Williams. We'll see if they play it down to the end. If they can, they're working the weave. Now they tie up Williams. Williams gives it over to Cummings. Cummings all the way through. Clark rejected. Williams rejected the shot. Good defensive work for Clark Williams. Back the other way. Patman to Ickma. Right side. Arnold squares for 3. Got a look. He missed it though. Would have been big had he hit it. Rebound. Backside Brown. 8 seconds remaining first half. Williams for 3. He missed an air ball. The rebound comes away to Ghsa. At the half, it's a 29-23 lead for the Blue Jackets of Savannah over Berkmar. And as you indicate, Herb, the pace seemingly favoring the Blue Jackets at this point.
Yeah, they've had things go their way. Certainly anybody's ball game. 6 points with a team like Berkmar doesn't mean much.
Rob Tribble standing by with one of the coaches. Rob.
Well, Coach Jordan, tell me about the first half. Seems like both teams are playing good defense. Every shot is contested.
And one female high school senior to become winners of the 2001 scholarships. 2 lucky seniors will receive $2,000 towards college tuition. Call 404-257-4043 for details. Nominations should be sent to the address on your screen.
Meet Georgia's finest male and female student athletes on Georgia's longest-running statewide high school sports and academic show, Prep Sports Plus. Catch us Saturday mornings at 11, exclusively on GPTV.
You're watching member-supported GPTV, your PBS station, bringing you the best.
You're watching the GHSA Basketball Championships on GPTV.
We are almost set to begin the third period. 29-23, Savannah leading Berkmar in that first half of basketball. A lot of good highlights coming out of that first half. But for Savannah in that first half, take a look as they started it out. They go with Tambon from outside for 3, and he drains it. That was a testament about how they were going to play the ball game the first half. Patman back the other way with the runner in the lane for Berkmar to try to keep it even. But back the other way, down low on the inside, it was Cummings for the dunk for Savannah. Now back inside again with the reverse lay-in. That's Cummings once again, and they finished where they started off. Tambon draining it for 3 in that first half, and Savannah leading at 29-23. Take a look at some of the stats from this first half, Herb.
Yeah, you can see Savannah with 31 field goal attempts, 14 more field goal attempts, rebounds just about even, turnovers really bad, and that's why Berkmar has not had the number of shots that Savannah has had from the turnovers. And Savannah, the kind of team, Charles, it's very, very difficult to come back on if you get down much more than 6 points. If you get into double digits, you can just about forget it.
You would think that the points off turnovers would be higher for Savannah, but that the turnover situation really is a problem for Berkmar more so than the points coming to Savannah. Steele on the inbound play, just where we left off. Cummings trying another stuff. He missed this one. Basketball bounced to Tambon, though. Blue Jackets, even when they do wrong, they get a right out of it. On the runner, they missed. And Berkmar back the other way. It is a head shaker, isn't it, Herb?
I'm telling you, he not only missed it, he about ended his career with that move. But, you know, he came right out at the beginning of the second half, probably wasn't really loose and not ready to go up like that. With so much speed, his feet just flew out from under him, but he managed to get his hands down to break his fall, thank goodness.
So Cummings providing a little bit of excitement as we start the third period. Charles Ward and Herb White with the 5A play call. As Borders, far side of the floor, will inbound it for Berkmar. Over to Ghsa. Right corner, Williams with the jumper. Shot an air ball. Backside rebound, Neary Brown and the Blue Jackets. Picked up by Borders. Green works it right side. Trying to get it to Tambon at the block if they can. He has to come out to get it. Now up top. It's Crawford handling the basketball. Threw it out of bounds.
Nice overplay over there. Berkmar gets the turnover. And it's important for Berkmar to really try to get their offense into some kind of rhythm here to start the second half. That first jump shot was not what they were looking for.
Crawford, only a 10th grader for Savannah High, out on the floor there. Caused the turnover. They take them out of the ball game after that. Patman on the Patriots side of the floor. Arnold backpedaling away from the basket. Fires the three-pointer. Shot it hard. High rebound cleared by Williams. The right side to go with the pass. Now left side with the basketball, it's Williams. Inside the paint, Tambon comes away with the loose basketball, and he's got the roller to fall good for the Blue Jackets.
They just don't give up on any ball that's on the floor. They stay with it.
31-23 after the basket. Patriots back the other way. They lost it in traffic. Comes clear to Williams. Left side, they go to Tambon again now. Young. To Williams, Kyle Green handles. Young again. And back to Green. Tambon lost it out of bounds. They were patient.
Charles, I don't mind being your color man. You're going to have to pay me extra if I'm going to be your technical advisor, too, on your equipment.
I think I'm okay here, Herb.
All right. All right, Berkmar is settled for jump shots twice down the floor now. I'd like to see him get into something and get a little better shot.
Hadman in the backcourt. Working on Coles. Hadman inside the paint. Down low to Ghsa, just like you indicated, Herb. They got the basket on the inside. Ghsa for two. Coles. Right corner. Up top, Green. Green in traffic. Nice pass across the floor. Inside Brown for the easy layup.
Savannah, a very unselfish team. They don't care who scores.
Lead it by 8. Hadman spins in the paint. In traffic. Down to Ghsa. Ghsa with the basket. Fouled as well.
Well, that's a good adjustment there by Patman. He's recognizing that he can beat his man off the dribble, and once he clears and gets inside and draws the defense, he's dished off twice. Nice.
Couple of substitutions for the Blue Jackets as we look at the replay. Ghsa got the inside position.
That's one of those ones, if you're going to come over the back and foul him, don't give him the basket.
Gotta make him pay for it. Gotta make him pay for it. Ghsa with 11 points on the night. 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Blue Jackets pressure in the backcourt now. They get it into the 4 with a pass right side Brown. Brown to Green. Green in the paint. Running for 5. Shot it hard. Ghsa clears for the Patriots. Borders streaking back the other way. Borders to the glass. Good recovery by Brown on defense. But Clark Williams there with the putback for the Patriots. An 8-point lead is stretched to 3 on a steal now. Patriots coming back the other way. They can tie it with a 3. 2 will bring them within 1. Clark to the glass. He missed. Clark Williams on the miss. Basketball belongs to the Blue Jackets.
Well, you heard Tim Jordan at halftime before he went in, said whoever plays the best defense this half is going to win. Berkmar has really turned up the heat defensively now with the full court pressure.
Backcourt, Blue Jackets. Whistle in the backcourt. Had a timeout called by Coach Jordan and the Blue Jackets, recognizing that they were having some problems with that Patriot press.
Well, they had a 3-on-2. It was a good timeout because Savannah was about to have a layup there, unfortunately.
All right, listen to me.
Try to sneak in and hear Coach Boyd if he can.
Slap hell out of it. Scramble. Come on. No we wanted more than this.
We can tell you what he said in the second sentence.
Yeah, no secret formula there. Just get after it, trap the heck out of them, and scramble. Just get after the ball, and that's what they've done, and that's how you win ball games with 2 evenly matched teams. You're just going to have to out-hustle the other team, but quite a task to out-hustle this Savannah crew.
You can paraphrase phrase Coach Boyd, that means leave it all on the floor. Blue Jackets, as we take a look at the field goal percentages in this quarter. 2 of 5 for Savannah. Berkmar 50%, 3 of 6.
Well, the main thing for Berkmar is now they're getting the same amount of field goals anyhow that Savannah was. Before there was quite a discrepancy because of the turnovers.
Brown converted on the lay-in for the Blue Jackets. Their lead is 5. Hatton with the running jumper from 10. He missed it. The rebound cleared backside by Young. So the Blue Jackets seemingly have staved off, at least temporarily, a comeback by the Patriots. Berkmar. Green down at the block. Young turning on Ghsa. He missed on the shot, but a whistle down low.
Ghsa's going to have some sore ribs in the morning from that one. Caught the elbow right in the rib cage, but stayed with it. That's 4 personals on Black.
Eric Young. 6'7" senior with 4. And that may pose some problems to Coach Jordan and the Blue Jackets.
It's going to hurt him on the boards.
Borders to the timeline. Right side on the penetration. Stops, pops, and drops for the Patriots.
Hal Greer-like shot there. The quick penetration, pull up.
It's a 3-point Blue Jacket lead now. Pressure by the Patriots in the backcourt. Hambon into the 4. Cross dribble to the glass. Nicely done, but he shot it hard. Rebound by Ghsa. Up the floor, Borders. Cross dribble by Borders. Down in the corner to Nelson. Back to Borders. On the move to the glass. He's fouled.
Borders, the senior guard, he's taken it on himself to lift his team and get them started, and he's been the difference so far in the second half, Charles.
They go with 4 seniors and 1 junior in the starting rotation. Take a look at Borders, one of the seniors, trying to lift him on his own shoulders inside.
Coach Boyd over there, he's got all kinds of hand signals for his defenses. He just flashed about 14. I don't know which one was the right signal. I'm trying to decode it, but I haven't broken it yet.
Borders, 6 points and 4 rebounds on the night. Picks up his 7th there from the line. Jackson into the lineup for the Blue Jackets. Let's take a look at the signals from Coach Boyd.
Well, we'll know once we see what kind of defense they set up here.
Borders got them both from the line. It meant full court pressure.
1-2-1-1.
They all get a steal in the backcourt. Clark Williams with the runner. He got it in the paint.
It meant get the steal in the basket, Charles.
Williams with the basket. Patriots lead it by 1. Brown back the other way for the Blue Jackets. Picks it out for the 3-point effort. That's Jackson. Hits the front of the center. Chases down his own rebound. The left-handedly and nicely done by Sean Jackson. Borders in the backcourt for Berkmar. Pace starting to quicken just a bit here. Borders kicks it down low. Arnold to the glass. He got it to Berkmar.
Starting to solve that pressure now.
Jackson into the 4. Pass left side to Cummings. Up top to Williams now. Williams in the paint. Running jumper from 10. Williams drops it. They left him uncontested.
Savannah returned the favor. They're turning it up offensively a little bit.
This is what you want to see in your final ball game. 5A championship. They're going back and forth. Arnold up top to Nelson. Nelson had a big semifinal ball game from the free throw line for Berkmar. The right side, he kicks it Arnold now. Arnold for 3. Rebound by Green. Blue Jackets with the quick step across the timeline. Williams, baseline, whistle. Nelson commits the foul.
7,500 or so rabid basketball fans gathered in here to see it. I'm telling you, when they emptied out the building after those first 3 games, people didn't want to leave.
You can listen and watch all of the state playoff games on the internet. Simply go to www.gptv.org and follow the links. All the games will be available for the entire month. That's www.gpb.org. Back to live action at the baseline. Patriots get another basket, a steal on the inbound play by Williams. Williams to the glass. They'll wave the shot off. Foul was called by Jackson.
Now Savannah's got to regroup. Berkmar's really, I think they've scored about their last 5 possessions, and they've stolen the ball twice now in the last 5 possessions.
It'll be Clark Williams to inbound it. They say the foul occurred before the shot. So Nelson will inbound it for Berkmar. They lead it.
Maybe just momentarily.
Tapped out of bounds by Tambon. We've had 7 lead changes in this ball game, so your indication's right. Nelson inbounds at the border. On the move, Williams, runner to the glass, tumbling bodies inside the paint. Offensive foul on Williams.
Berkmar has been a lot more efficient when they've had their guards handling the ball and drawing the defense and then passing off. That time a little too aggressive going to the hoop. Nice job there, drawing the charge by Andrew Tambon.
Tambon took the charge. So the Blue Jackets, with 1:09 remaining in the 3rd period, trail it by 1.
Charles, you couldn't have got another fan in here with a shoehorn in the AA and AAA and single A games. I mean, it was completely packed standing room only.
You're absolutely right. I saw those ball games and the fans. It was packed. Williams up the floor on Nelson. Left side spinning to the right in the paint. Runner hits the center and pops out. Williams clears for Berkmar now. Under a minute remains in the third. Stolen in the front court by the Blue Jackets. They swarmed and they got it.
You can't take it for granted just when you're bringing the ball up the floor because they're going to come from behind and knock it away.
Williams right side with the pass to Cummings. Up top Tambon now. Now back to Harry Williams. Williams left side in the paint. Stops with the runner from 10. He missed it. Half attempted put back by Cummings off the mark. Rebound cleared by Clark Williams. Double teamed. He takes the timeout.
Williams with a couple of nice moves in the lane. Couldn't get either one of them to go down. And we got us a ball game, Charles.
40-39 with 23 seconds remaining in the third period. Never any doubt about that, but boy, have they stepped up the intensity in this third period, Herb, and it's showing.
Well, Berkmar has just found out that it's going to be a low-scoring game. They've accepted that and decided they're going to come out and play the same kind of defense Savannah was.
Surveying the crowd here in the Centerplex in Macon.
Look for some great plays down the finish with all these senior players out.
Electrical industry careers for young Georgians through the Atlanta Electrical Joint Apprenticeship Training Center. IBEW Local 613 is proud to support GPTV, high school academics and athletics. Local 613 salutes all Georgia students and educators.
This April on PBS, American High. Wives and Daughters, and Twilight Los Angeles. It's all right here on PBS.
You're watching the GHSA Basketball Championships on GPTV.
Final quarter of the 5A championship. Charles Ward and Herb White with the play call. Herb, intensity certainly has picked up in that third quarter. We'll see if it continues in the fourth.
Yeah, well, it's not that either team is going to let up here, Charles. It's just going to come down to who's got the gut check, like you said. We're going to do a little gut check right here on the announcers and see what happens.
A lot of it down there, I'll tell you that, as we get set for the fourth. Big ball game. The winner gets crowned 5A champion. It's a 40-39 lead for the Patriots of Berkmar. You caught me off guard with that.
Didn't have time to suck it in. Well, yes, this is going to be a great fourth quarter. Everybody stay with us because these are two veteran teams playing for the first 5A championship in state of Georgia history, so they're going to lay it on the line.
Berkmar won the Quad A championship last year, trying to repeat in the largest classification in the state of Georgia. This year's the 5A division. Blue Jackets defeated Berkmar in the 1998 Quad A title. So two teams with a lot of common history. But history tonight will record one winner in the 5A division. Final quarter underway as Williams handles out front. Trapped out front. Left side stolen away by Borders. Now it's taken back by Green. Green inside the paint. Left-handed, he got it in there. Boy, he switched it right in midair, Herb, and he got the lay-in.
Something all young players should emulate, be able to use both of those hands.
Our sideline reporter, Rob Tribble, talked to me at the break saying that the Blue Jackets weren't going to take any jump shots in this latter part of the ball game. They just wanted to keep it and get it down low. They did it on the first trip down the floor. Let's see what they do this time down. Williams. Left side. Green. Williams again. Right side at the block. Green inside the paint. Dumps it down low to Brown to the block. Good defensive work by Wayne Arnold, the junior. Arnold kicks it up the floor. Clark Williams cross dribble on Tambon. Hard to the glass. Whistle on the play.
Well, Coach Jordan thought there was a lot of contact on the other end when Brown tried to go up. He didn't get the call, and then the contact on the other end gets the call. But Charles, this kind of game, so well played, low scoring. Every possession feels like it's going to be huge from here on out.
Ambon was the Blue Jacket who was guilty of the foul. Clark Williams to the line. Soft touch on the free throw. He converts. Williams for the second. Got them both. 42-41. Seesaw battle favors Berkmar at the moment. Ambon out front. Over to Williams. Ambon left side. Whistle on the penetration by Williams.
They got Patman on the holder. John,
see if it occurred during the shot. It occurred before the shot, so they'll inbound it. Interesting stat. The Blue Jackets haven't shot a free throw since the first quarter. They don't do it on that foul. They inbound it, tried to get it to Cummings. Arnold commits the foul.
Foul's on 34, White. Third personal, fourth team.
Blue Jackets inbounded out front. Right side all the way through. They left him alone, and he converts.
A little bit of a breakdown there on the defense you don't see very often from either of these teams.
Took the corner, found the lane, he got the lay-in. Patman back the other way, Borders left corner. Inside the paint, whistle on the play. Basketball back to the Blue Jackets.
Well, with this 1-point lead, we're going to have a lot of lead changes, Charles. We're up to 10 now, and get that 1-point difference with both teams playing well.
Here come the Blue Jackets. Right corner to Brown now. Borders and Patman to double team. Now down in the corner, Williams handles. Across the floor, on the move, inside the paint. That's Cummings. Whistle on the play. He bumped off.
Got a technical on Coach Jordan. Or the assistant, I couldn't tell who he called it on. He pointed at the bench, and
take a look at Coach Jordan. He's wondering who it's on. May not have been him. May have been some of the bench coaches, Herb. Looks like it went against one of the assistants. That's a big play in such a tight ball game.
Oh, it's huge. 2 free throws and possession of the ball back.
Clark Williams converts on the first.
You know, Charles, I guess the coaches and players wouldn't agree, but this wouldn't be a bad game for an overtime. I'd like to see a little more.
Yeah, been quite a ball game. Williams got them both. So Berkmar with the 1-point edge.
Guess we might want to check with our producers, too, and see if they
may have something to say about it, since they've been here all day. We looked like we had another technical call here. The indication was that it was a technical against Coach Jordan.
Well, they were both up protesting the call over there. Couldn't see. I think it was on Coach Jordan. A couple of tough calls in the lane.
More action coming your way tomorrow from the Macon Centerplex. Class A is Jefferson's Lady Dragons versus Wesleyan Trojans. Double A action, Union County Lady Panthers versus GACA Lady Spartans. Greater Atlanta Christian, as you indicate. Gainesville Lady Elephants versus the Northeast Raiderettes. And then the Quad A ball game, it's Central Gwinnett Black Knights versus North Atlanta Warriors. And then finally in the 5A, it's Lassiter, the Trojans, versus the Eagles of Collins Hill.
I'll tell you, Charles, I watched a lot of the girls' games the other day, and it's not going to be many years down the road. Some of those girls, as a matter of fact, Monica Pope, who I saw the other night, can handle the ball as well as anybody I've seen and take it to the basket.
Basketball will belong to the Patriots. After the technical, they'll get it. It's on the inbound play. Right side, Patman. Now to Arnold with a jumper from 15. Shot it hard. Rebound backside, Williams.
That would have been the biggest lead in quite a while if they made that one.
Williams, right side on the move at the baseline with the jumper. Left short by Green. Gets his own rebound now. So the Blue Jackets keep it there into the floor. Williams at the top of the key to Tambon. Right side, Tambon at the baseline. Jumper, shot it, missed it backside. Rebound to Ekba and the Patriots. They can take it up to 3 with a basket here. Patman, left side border. On the weave, Ekba. Right side, Patman left. That's Williams with the jumper up top. Left it flat. Backside by Arnold with the putback he missed. Tambon clears for the Blue Jackets.
Arnold might like to have that one back again and come down and go up strong with it. He tried to put it up on the fly.
Williams right side Tambon all the way through to the glass. They wave it off. Will they give him the basket? Looks like foul on Tambon. We'll see if they count it. Well, they're going to wave it off, Herb.
Looked like he got rid of it before he made contact.
On the replay, we'll take a look and see if in fact he did. On the penetration.
Well, wrong again?
It's not your night, is it?
It was very, very, very close.
So Berkmar gets the basketball back. Borders, works it right side Patman. Inside Ekba. Ekba all the way through, slices, and he gets the lay-in for the Patriots. Their lead is 3 now. Green out front. Left side with the pass. Young on the move at the block. Converged by the Patriots. Whistle. It'll be Arnold or Ekba with the foul. Sean raising his hand saying it was me.
Young back in after sitting out with the 4 fouls. A good job there by Savannah. They absolutely, you felt like they had to have some kind of a score or a basket. They made a nice move to the basket strong and drew the foul.
Eric Young, senior at the line. Missed on the front. Mitchell pulls back out for the Blue Jackets.
You just feel like if the team gets up 5 or 6 in this game, it's going to be tough.
Wow, look at that. Blue Jackets didn't even shoot a free throw in the second and third quarter. Free throws in a ball game like this, you know they're going to be important. Young hits 1 of 2. Across the timeline, Borders, right side for the Patriots. Down at the block. Now they give it to Williams. He missed it on the lay-in. Boy, critical miss there by Williams. He knows it as well.
Oh, that's a tough call there. It looked like both players had their hands on the ball. That's a tough call in my book. Both players going for the rebound. That was great ball movement by Berkmar there, but let's see this rebound, see what happens.
Nice wraparound pass by Ekba. Williams left it on the cylinder. May have been slightly over.
I was right on that one, Charles. Thank you. I was right for once. 1 out of 3. That was about my shooting percentage.
As Williams goes to the line, Clark Williams, the senior. Williams connects on the first. Williams has not decided in terms of a college, but we know he'll be going somewhere on the D1 level. His performance on the night, 17 points, 5 rebounds, making 6 of 8 from the line.
Savannah needs to answer.
3:45 remaining. Williams, cross dribble, spins left side. Runner to the glass. Off balance and he missed. Williams clears for the Patriots. They tie it up at the block. They'll go and they'll wave it off. They're not even going to go to the arrow. They're going to give it to
I think Williams must have been laying on the inline, and that's a big play. Boy, if Savannah didn't score there and Berkmar had come down and scored again, a 6-point lead in this game is huge.
Mopping it up here at the Centerplex. And there's not a thing in this building that gets by our camera feed. Green left of the cylinder now to inbound it. Out front he comes to Cummings. Left side at the block. Forced Young back out front. Now to Williams for 3. Boy, was that big.
That was grande, Charles.
He squared and fired and dropped it. Big basket as Patman comes back the other way. He's fouled out front.
Yep, the officials are starting to clamp down a little bit now, calling some fouls that maybe they didn't call earlier on in a close, tight ball game at the end.
Patman to the line. Take a look at the field goal situation here. Savannah, 20 of 45. Berkmar, 16 of 28. And look how the change takes place. It evens out right there from the free throw line. 3 of 4 for Savannah. Berkmar been there 21 times, make it 22 now. 18 of 21, now 19 of 22 as Patman converts on the first. You talk about different aspects of the ball game, all bringing it to an equilibrium. You saw it with those stats there.
I don't know if Coach Jordan's going to see it that way when he sees those stats after the ball game.
Patman got them both from the line. Green will work it into the forecourt for the Blue Jackets. One that you almost hate to see end. On the spinner, Green, nicely done. On the turn.
Back-to-back huge baskets by the Savannah Blue Jackets, and now they got to have a stop.
Borders, right side for the Patriots. Now to Arnold. Left block, Williams to Ghsa, leaning back, he's fouled.
Hey, you didn't want to foul him there. Falling away, he's going to have a tough shot, Charles. Should let him go ahead. Yep.
They bail him out, and Ghsa, otherwise known as the nuclear deflector for the Patriots, to the line.
Surprised to see Savannah in his zone with being 1 point down. I thought Berkmar might just hold the ball and bring him out of it.
Ghsa converts on the first. Free throws will definitely save you. Boy, has it helped the Patriots. He got them both.
Have they got another big one?
Back the other way, almost taken away by the Patriots. But the Blue Jackets control. Williams out front. Approaching the 2:30 mark remaining. Williams with the jumper. Had to change it in the air. Rattled it. Almost got it there. There's the backside. Put back. Good work inside by Eric Young for the steal.
Unbelievable hang time by Williams. Almost got that to go down.
It rattled and popped out. Young converted. Here comes Clark Williams at the baseline. Tapped out from behind by Mary Brown. So left of the center, Clark Williams will inbound it. Coach Jordan trying to get Tambon back on the floor as Brown departs.
Well, we felt like we might have saved the best one for the last today, Charles, and it's certainly been that way.
Yes, it has. Getting your money's worth in this one. Borders tapped in the corner. They forced a timeout. 2:12 remains in the ball game. There, you know the senior Borders wasn't going to take any chances. When they doubled, he took it immediately.
We don't have anybody in the huddles on this timeout, so I guess we get to talk. Well, it'll be interesting to see if Savannah comes back out in that zone. They're in the 2-1-2 just a moment ago, and even being down, I'm surprised that Berkmar didn't make them come out and play.
Given the tempo of this ball game with only 2:12 left and a 1-point separation, any feel for who is favored in this kind of situation? Where momentum stands at this point?
I've been wrong too many times tonight, Charles, and you're not going to get me on that one, I guarantee you. I'll just say one of these two teams is going to go out of here, and both of them certainly deserve to win this ball game right now. You can say that.
Coach Jordan and his troops set to come back for battle.
I will say I bet Savannah comes out man-to-man here.
31-1 on the regular season for the Blue Jackets. Patriots at 28-4 on the campaign. You take a look at the timeouts remaining with 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Savannah with 3 full. Berkmar with 1 full and 1:30.
Well, they'll play zone off the inbounds. Excuse me, most teams do.
Williams inbounds it to Patman. In traffic. Up to Arnold. He thought 3. Now a head fakes runner from 15. He shot it hard. Gutsy shot there by Arnold, the junior.
Questionable shot, Charles.
Blue Jackets with a chance to take the lead here. Williams, right side, now on the move. It's Cummings inside the paint. He got at the ball. He was fouled.
Well, Clark Williams fouled his arm with his jaw, but nonetheless, it was a foul.
John Williams, the junior, on the move. Take a look at it. Inside the paint, no question about the foul. He continued, got it to fall, and that's a big play by the junior Cummings. Cummings for the three-point effort here. He missed on the free throw. Clark Williams clears for Berkmar.
Well, it keeps Savannah from pressing after the made free throws, but they're pressing even now.
Here comes Borders across the timeline with it now. Guarded by Green out front. On the weave to Arnold. Arnold right side on the move. Cross dribble in the paint. Sweeps it in for Berkmar.
Gorgeous touch on that floater down the lane.
Made up for the previous trip down the floor with the basket. Steal in the front court by the Patriots. That's big. They lead it by one.
Well, they're going to have to play really tough defense, and if they don't get a steal in a few seconds, they're going to have to go for the foul.
13 lead changes in the ball game. Right now, the lead favors the Patriots. Borders out front will push the minute mark left in the contest. Patman on the move now. Inside the paint. Back out the Borders.
I go to about 45 seconds. If I don't have the steal by then, Charles, I'm going to have to go after somebody.
Arnold to Patman. Over to Williams. Now to Arnold. Ghsa. Right corner Patman. They kick it back out.
Got the foul now. You're down one.
Senior team is handling this situation well. Berkmar is. Now they commit the foul on the junior, Wayne Arnold. If they had to choose somebody, perhaps Arnold is the best. The rest of the players, seniors for Berkmar. We'll see if this situation rattles the junior.
Well, they decided to let the clock run on down. They were going for the steal. You can play it either way. Still plenty of time in the ball game, even if he makes both of these.
They ran it down to 30 before they committed the foul. Missed on the point. He had 18 in the semifinal ball game. But none more important than the one shot he's got coming here in the final. He missed on both. Rebounds cleared by Brown. Let's see if they take a timeout here. Green across the timeline on Patman. Whistle. They're going to take the timeout. Coach Jordan was trying to get it, but Green was edgy. He was going to go ahead and go for it. Shows the drive of this Blue Jacket team. Just a headset about what they want to do. No question, they were trying to go toward the basket. Don't miss Georgia's only statewide high school sports and academic program, Prep Sports Plus. Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. right here on GPTV.
Who's the host of that show, anyhow?
Some guy that's loitering around in the building here.
All right, well, what do you do here, Charles? You up?
Maybe they'll tell us. Let's see if we can get inside that hole.
You got time out. We're going to go pop out. I don't need full time. The ball goes into Eric. Eric, you either have it or kick it back out to Harry. Harry, when the ball goes back out to you, drive strong to the basket. Don't stop till you get to the basket. You got 20 time. You got time out. You got time out. We should have got a foul in this. Foul in this. The game is out. They left the fucking door wide open. Hey,
sounds like the first option's inside, and if they don't have it back out.
Looks like they were going to get it to Eric Young inside. He's going to kick it back out, and they want him to take it hard to the hoop. I believe I'd get it in Harry Williams' hands.
The miss by Arnold probably changed the situation for the Blue Jackets in terms of what they want to do on this offensive set.
Well, they're going inside to hopefully draw the foul, and if not, take it hard to the basket. If you don't get the basket, maybe get 2 free throws.
Here we go as Green inbounds it. Out front with the pass to Williams. Patriots trying to double team him. Williams, left side, he kicks it. On the move now, at the glass. Shot short by Cummings. Cummings lost it out of bounds. It'll go to the Patriots of Berkmar. They went down low to Cummings in the left corner. He had a lot of traffic down there. Tried to get the shot up. Good defensive work by Berkmar. Timeout taken by the Blue Jackets. Quick foul.
Oh, no doubt about it now. That's all you can do as far as Savannah goes. Berkmar wants to get the ball in the hands of their free throw shooters, and luckily they've got some good ones.
They won their semifinal ball game by virtue of the good work they did from the free throw line. They won it in overtime against the Glen Academy. And it's come down to the same thing here in the finals. Take a look at the timeout situation. Blue Jackets with one full, Berkmar with one of each, full and a 30. Basketball belonging to the Patriots of Berkmar, and the possession arrow favoring the Patriots as well. It is difficult to repeat as back-to-back champions. But the Patriots, with just 10 seconds remaining, an opportunity to do that.
Well, you want to foul. You can almost even foul before he gets the ball inbounds. You just got to make it quick, because if they run any time off this clock, it's going to be almost impossible for Savannah.
Arnold will inbound it. They're sending a man down the floor. Borders handles. They catch up with Borders, and the foul's committed by Neary Brown. So Borders will go to the line.
Well, you expect Borders, good free throw shooter, senior. I expect him to hit both of these. Savannah's still going to have a crack at it. 8 seconds, plenty of time to get the ball up and get a shot.
Sure. And you know the Patriots, although they may contest it, are not going to get too close in a three-point effort. Borders hits on the first.
What you don't want to do is make sure you don't foul on the three-point attempt.
Absolutely. Borders, the senior, rattles, missed the second. Rebound came away to Green. They'll have a look at it here with 4. Green behind the arc now. Almost stolen by Techman. Green in the paint for the glass. He missed on it. And the winners, the Patriots of Berkmar, they streak by 55-53. They are your 5A champs in the state of Georgia.
Unbelievable finish, Charles. I thought that last floater in the lane was going. Just fell off the rim and couldn't get the tip up in time. And unbelievable for Berkmar. Back-to-back championships, and great effort by the Savannah Blue Jackets.
Certainly couldn't ask for a better 5A final, but the final tally goes.